Welcome to Factor 24/7. My name's Johnny Rashman. Right, let's get straight into it. Tomorrow night, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Massive fight, and as usual, I'm going to give you my honest prediction, and that is Tank Davis 100% wins this fight. In my opinion, there's no ifs, buts, or maybes. He wins this fight. I might look stupid on Sunday, and I'll eat humble pie, as I always say, if I'm wrong, which I'm not usually always wrong, but there will be times where I am, and I'll eat humble pie if I am. But I'm absolutely convinced Tank wins this fight. I'm shocked that people think it's a 50-50. Yes, Garcia's got stunning speed. He's got power. I love watching him fight. But my word, his flaws are there to see. People have just been sold on the hype. It's unbelievable. Let's take it back 2 years. Right, after the Luke Campbell fight, he got caught, he got dropped, he showed he's got heart, he won the fight, right? And you're thinking he's going to kick on, Ryan Garcia. You think this is it, he's going to kick on. We all know the issues he's had. He was out of the ring for a year, right? Tank fought, in that period, he fought Pitbull Cruz, Barrios, he's fought Hector Garcia, he's fought Rowley. You know, these are tough fights. I mean, at the time, we didn't think they were, but looking back now, you've got to say they were tough fights. Right, so he's had those fights. Ryan Garcia's fought Emmanuel Togo, if that's how you pronounce his name, and Fortuna. And that was last year. Right, so since the Luke Campbell fight, that's who he's fought. So if this was this time last year, well, yeah, let's take it back to, let's forward it to, pretend it's August now, right? So if this was August and you take it back 12 months ago, no one is saying Ryan Garcia is going to win this fight or saying he's going to duck it, he's not going to fight him, he's going to get knocked out. And fair play, he showed he's got the heart and he's pushed for this fight. He's given into the ridiculous rehydration clause. I don't agree with it, especially when fighters are fighting at lightweight. You know, this is not a guy coming from light middleweight. Do you know what I mean? Okay, he's outgrown lightweight, but he's not someone who's coming from light middleweight or welterweight. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's the A side and all that shit. So you have to put up with it. But people have just been sold, like, on the hype. Or they've got this hate for Gervonta Davis. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I've heard people in my comment section say Ryan Garcia is the better fighter who's got the better fundamentals. I mean, is that a joke? Honestly, is that a joke? Look at both fighters. It's really not hard to work out. Tank is the all-round better fighter. He's got better defense. He's got better power. He's got better movement. He's got better timing. Right? Okay, he's not got the speed. Garcia's speed is stunning. Stunning to watch. I think he's got the fastest hands I've ever seen. Generally, and I mean, I've never seen anything like it. The way he throws that left hook, the way he just whips it. Right? And it's weird because he doesn't pivot his body and he don't really put his body into it, the rotation, but bang, he just whips it in. It's stunning and you can't see it. But Tank's going to prepare for that. He's going to prepare for that, and Ryan Garcia's speed, right, will be his downfall. We all know what Conor McGregor said, timing beats speed. And that's what will happen. Tank will work him out. The first 3 rounds, Garcia will come out, will be dangerous, right? He'll catch him, right? And he'll get greedy. He'll get overconfident, right? What he will do is he'll walk in and he will hold his feet too long, right? He will walk in, he will hold his feet too long, and bang, he'll get countered and sent to hell. I'm telling you. Right? And if he doesn't get knocked out, he'll get dropped or he'll get beat on points. I do not see a world where Tank Davis loses this fight. I can't see it. I can't see it. And people may say, you're stupid for saying that's a 50-50. Listen, I put my head on the block all the time. Right? There's no bullshit here. I don't go, this might happen, this don't. I say this is what's going to happen. I've said it many times. Look at my videos, my predictions. This is what I say. I say what I believe and I believe what I say. Right? And if I'm wrong, I'll look stupid. But I've watched boxing for long enough to understand that this is Tank Davis' fight. Ryan Garcia was made for him. I'm telling you, he holds his feet. He puts his chin in the air. He hasn't got the best foot movement. His defense isn't great. Now, yes, Joe Goosen is a great trainer, right? And you can see that he's working on when he's throwing his punches, the guard's coming back. He's not just bang, 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 bang. He's throwing it, bang, right, and coming back. So when he's throwing the 1-2, it's coming back. It's not there. So even though on the pad work you can see he's throwing the hooks and it's not coming back, but in the last 2 fights I can see the improvements, right? But he can only improve so much. He's had 2 fights. Tank Davis has been with his trainer, his whole career? right? His whole career, he's been active to an extent. He's not had the time out the ring that Garcia had, right? So why do people think it's a 50-50? I can't believe it. I'm baffled, absolutely baffled, because I'm telling you, if this was this time last year, everyone would be saying Tank knocked him out in 5 rounds. That's what everyone would be saying. Now you're bought into the hype. That's what's happened, and that's why outlets like me are going to educate you. Tank wins this fight. He knocks him out. Right? I'm telling you, he will take the early rounds off. He will figure it out. He will download the data. He's a smart fighter. He's a southpaw, remember? Fuck me. You don't want to be fighting that. That's a powerful southpaw with movement and timing. Jesus Christ. That's kryptonite. For someone like Ryan Garcia, he reminds me of Amir Khan so much. I love Amir Khan. God bless him. What a fighter. The speed and the movement, the foot movement, but his downfall was his speed, because what would happen is he'd be winning fights like against Danny Garcia and other fights where he's been knocked out. He'll be winning the fight, and what will happen is he'll throw a barrage of punches, come with a hook, and then he'll get caught because he's that fast. And I think Garcia, I don't think he has the discipline to stick to landing 3-4 shots and then not getting overconfident, or if he hurts him, not lunging in, because he does have a tendency to do that. If he cuts his Tank, he will lunge in and he's off balance. The chin is there, right? And that is made for the southpaw backhand that's going to send him to hell. I'm telling you, he's going to win this fight. I've never been so confident in my life about something. I'm telling you now. I've said it all on my social media posts. I'm going to say it now. I can analyse it and break it down and all that, but you probably hear that off other people, right? I don't need to do that. I'm just telling you straight what's going to happen. And Tank wins. He wins this fight, I swear to you. You just got to take away the hype, because it's important not to get involved with the 24/7 programmes, the All Access, Ryan Garcia's confidence, because for me it's fake. And when I say fake, I believe he thinks he's going to win the fight. Of course he does. All fighters do. But it's I'm going to knock him out in 2 rounds, 3 rounds. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And it's like, you're trying to be Floyd Mayweather, but you're not. And what he's doing is sort of like how Jake Paul would sell his fight, because he's got that following. Garcia, he's got the Jake Paul. Okay, he might not have a bigger following than Jake Paul, but he's got that social media following. So, you can say stuff and people will believe you, and people are believing what he's saying. But look at the history, look the foundations, look at the training. He's been with his trainer for 2 fights, right? He went from Canelo's camp, he went from somewhere else, So he's changed trainers. What possibly could he have learned in that time with 2 fights with your trainer? Come on. What? You need a good 5-6 fights. He's only young. Yes, Goosen will brush him up. What could he have possibly learned when Tank has a trainer who he spent a lifetime with? Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't buy, borrow, or pretend to have that experience. And Tank is coming into that. And you can see, right? He's not a great talker, Tank. Okay, he's not, right? He's not a Floyd, right? But he's got that steely confidence. He knows he's going to knock this motherfucker out. I'm telling you, he knows. And Ryan, I look at him and I'm thinking, you don't believe that. You might believe you'll win the fight, but you don't believe you're going to knock him out in a few rounds. You don't believe it's an easy fight. You don't. And he's talking, and it's like you're trying to copy Floyd. And as I say, you're going down the social media route, and people are believing it. And okay, he's hyping the fight, fair play. But I'm not looking at Ryan Garcia thinking this guy's the next big star of boxing. I'm not. He's got too many flaws in his game. Too many flaws. Now, he's young. Can he brush up and learn? Yes, okay. People go on about his amateur career, but how many of them were youth fights? You have youth fights and you have senior fights. Do you know what I mean? They didn't go to the Olympics or anything like that. I don't even know if he was qualifying for the Olympics. I believe he turned pro at 17, I think, or 18. So, he's not had an extensive amateur career where he's fighting elite seniors. Do you know what I mean? 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds. Do you know what I mean? So, and it's bizarre because you think Ryan Garcia's speed and power is that good, but how is he so technically inefficient? Like, the foot movement is slow, just plods. The defence is bad. The chin, in the air. That's where it is. Falls into the shots at time. Now, don't get it twisted, right? Believe me, right? When I say this, he's dangerous. Of course he's dangerous. The speed and power if you go into that and take that lightly, you'll get put to kip. You can't take that lightly. It's stunning, the speed and power, stunning. But Tank's been around the block. He's been in with hard punches. Pitbull Cruz, who wants to fight that guy? You know, Rolly can punch. You know, I'm not saying the Ryan Garcia, well, let's get it right. If Rolly and Pitbull Cruz fought Ryan Garcia, you think that's a 50-50 fight? You know? And I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked that I'm here. And I'm seeing a lot of people on my socials think Ryan Garcia is going to win. Well, you're going to be proved wrong. Believe you me. I'll look forward to the apology, right? Or I'll have to apologise to you, which I will. I fucking hate it because I hate getting things wrong. Hate it. I hate getting predictions wrong, right? I put a lot into this. But my prediction for this fight, Tank Davis will win this fight. He'll knock Garcia out after the 6th round. After 6 rounds. So it could be 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it'll be 7 or 8, possibly 9. But he'll win the fight regardless. Absolutely stone cold convinced of that. Let me know your thoughts though. Do you think I'm talking crap? Do you think Ryan Garcia wins? Let me know your predictions. Who wins this fight? Tank or Ryan Garcia? Like, comment, subscribe, let me know.